A heart of a family. Comment, like, share, subscribe.
Good job, Chance. Why are you looking like that?
I just told him he need to talk better.
Oh.
He sound like a little baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't have no little babies over here.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Show can't.
Jackson talks like a baby. You're okay
No, he
with
don't.
it.
Jackson talk older
No,
than
he
you.
don't.
How? Explain to
Mm-mm.
me.
We just had a parent teacher conference for him. His teacher said
Mm-hmm.
he's doing very well. And if he keeps it up, when they come back from like Christmas break, she gonna see about getting him put in a gifted and talented program. Like, ooh.
Oh,
See,
wow.
Right.
Chance. See, look,
See,
look.
good.
You need to focus on yourself. Worry
Right.
about yourself.
Right.
I'm like, dang, I never got put in that gifted and talented.
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't know nobody personally that has been.
I was.
Huh?
I was.
Well,
In high school, I was in accelerated classes.
I know, but ain't that different than the gifted?
I don't know.
Because I know people that was like in accelerated in them AP classes or whatever.
Yeah, those are the gifted and talented students.
People that get A
Um,
plus
well, I
I
didn't know
don't
that's
know.
what they
It
were
may be different
called.
in elementary school.
I never knew A plus was a thing.
Oh, this. You need to strive for that.
And that Carver football game was so packed.
Really.
That's crazy. I remember we used to have football games in middle school. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's so
They
crazy.
homecoming.
Yes.
Yep, they homecoming.
Oh,
Did Shiloh win something?
Mm-hmm.
No, she wasn't there. Oh, Shiloh's in high school now.
Charlotte's
My
at Booker
bad.
T.
My bad. Yeah, I forgot she's in high school now. She's not at Carver anymore.
Yeah,
Who's
she at
dang.
Booker T.
who's that?
Our cousin.
Yep,
Well,
she at
I
Booker T.
never
I
met
think she
her.
gonna dance on some no flag.
See you later.
What, Megan on flag too?
I either flag
Or
or
was that you?
I was on flag.
She was
I
on
think Megan played the instrument. I think.
She did. I think she played the clarinet.
Yeah.
basketball.
Clarinet, that's where it's at.
Yeah, I thought you played basketball.
I couldn't play an instrument to
Play
save my
basketball.
life.
Annie was pretty.
Huh?
I said Annie was pretty.
What? Oh.
I went to the tryouts to be a flag girl the first day, and I was like, "Nah, I ain't doing this."
Oh. It was easy.
It's just them early mornings on hot days.
It was easy. Yep, it was easy. But yeah, that game was just too packed. I was like, this is crazy.
You know, everybody support these kids and
And they
these
had
sports.
food trucks out there. The Daddy B's barbecue food truck.
Let's
Dang,
pray that it all ends well and ain't nobody out here ruining for everything.
right?
Cause that sound like a good little get together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was
Chance, please
packed.
go. What do you want, baby? Oh, hold on.
Y'all, I am hooked on this hot and spicy popcorn and Quick Trip.
I am
Sound
hooked
like
Yeah.
it's
on.
good for you.
I'm hooked on animal crackers.
Animal, animal cracker. Yeah, and it's gluten free, the popcorn. You said you got a video ready?
Mhm.
Y'all watch that Kyron Lacey video? Mika on mute.
Talking a chance.
Oh.
No, I didn't get to watch the video, and I was just in the damn chat. I
Mm.
was I wasn't thinking. I could have been watching the video for that, the 10
Mm-hmm.
minutes. I was waiting. I didn't even think. I started playing my game again.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
I also saw a video. So I guess this black lady, she had a white tee boyfriend, and I guess she left her 3-year-old child with him. White tee, you know, white tee.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
White what?
So she left her 3-year-old child with her boyfriend. I don't know where she was going, but he ended up raping her 3-year-old and killing her.
What?
And yeah, so he got, oh shoot.
That ain't the
Raping.
one I heard. That ain't the story I heard. I don't.
So he got sent to prison, but he didn't last. Some inmates unalived him.
Oh yeah, that's
Wow.
good. That's good. That's justice. American justice right there.
Mhm. Wow.
That's very sad though. People be out of their minds.
And she was 3,
3. Like how
and I bet
you
that wasn't the first child.
rape a 3-year-old?
Man,
Grape.
people be messing.
Grape.
Oh, people be messing with kids. I mean, with babies. Like, how is that? I just don't understand it. Don't understand it.
Me either. I don't even know what makes somebody even think of it.
Right.
That's
Mm.
terrible.
Oh, well, RP to the baby. Hopefully the
Yeah.
mom is having hell in prison as well. Um, and yeah, the I can't call him a stepdad. The mom's boyfriend is hopefully
Huh.
he's, with Satan.
Yeah, that's crazy. Terrible.
Watch who you leave your kids with.
Right.
You don't know that man. You shouldn't even be spending the night, technically, let alone watching kids.
He probably learned that from his president.
It's too many kids though that are getting hurt by their parents leaving them with these boyfriends and like, girl, you don't
Yeah.
know him.
Yeah.
Like you don't know.
Some lemonade. Huh? Can you
Never
make me some lemonade?
Mm.
leaving the kids, let alone watching them.
Oh, I got a video.
Yay! What is it?
Uh, I'm glad that we got everybody on too because it don't apply to me.
Oh
It's not
goodness.
us.
Let me
What?
give me y'all keep talking, y'all talk. Give me about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I don't have
Mm.
2 more minutes of conversation. I
Mm.
was just playing.
Mm.
What else happened, y'all? I don't know anything. I've been going to work. Cold front came through. Fall is
I
here.
know.
It's coming. It's gonna go away. Hopefully, it comes back soon.
That's why I couldn't stay long at the game. I said I can't be sitting out here and my allergies mess up. I didn't take no allergy pill or nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like, nope, I gotta go. So I saw Katie perform halftime.
What is Katie, a dancer?
Palm.
Okay. These kids just growing up.
Yep. Palm. I didn't even know middle school had majorettes.
It must be new because we didn't
All of
have it.
that. Yeah, they had majorette. I think one of our cousins is the coach of the majorettes.
Oh, well, look at her.
All
Yep.
right. We had touched on this before, but these people, when did they talk about it?
Come
2 weeks
through.
ago. So we're gonna see how y'all feel about their take, their opinions, and see if y'all agree or disagree. And how would you feel if you're put in this predicament?
What's the title?
What happened? No, I'm just gonna watch the video.
What, Jake?
Well, a big story that just worked its way out was Queso's father testifying against him, and Queso ultimately being found guilty of the murder. And he hasn't been sentenced yet, has he?
No.
Okay, but
I done told y'all. I'm
yeah,
telling.
calculated murder probably is going to be life.
Yeah,
right?
he's gone.
Yeah, and this is Jacksonville, so it's Florida once again.
When I was
Do you
in
think
prison, I never met anyone from Jacksonville that had less than 10 years.
Huh.
All of them are doing shootings, murders. Like Jacksonville, it's the biggest
Right.
city in Florida, and it's always held the murder capital.
What's your take about his father testifying against him?
That's fucked, bro. That's your own kid, and not for nothing, you were his example. You were who he looked up to. If you know what pissed me off the most was he said his reason for testifying was that he has younger kids that miss him. And if you were a father to Queso, you wouldn't have to testify against him and use the excuse that you want to be a father to your other kids. If you were a father to Queso, Queso wouldn't be in the position that he's in. But you want to be a father now. And this isn't his first time snitching either. He snitched back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But you've always wanted to live this street life, etc., etc. You just put your kid away. And if your kid did it, whatever. Right? If he deserves to be in there and that's people's opinions, whatever. But the fact of the matter is you were supposed to be a fucking father. And you failed. And you put your own son away for life. I would never want to live with that.
Look, you followed the case. Do you think that if Queso's dad didn't take the stand, that Queso would have walked free?
I think it played a significant role in the case. Because his father was called and was essentially the getaway driver.
Yeah.
But not for Queso. Queso allegedly ran away and the two others got picked up. Because they did the shooting and then fled the scene because a cop was in the parking lot and then broke into a lady's house, took her hostage, changed their clothes into her husband's clothes, called the dad picked them up, and that's how they got away. So it's like the only other person that was testifying besides police and investigators was the kid that drove y'all. Well, he's trying to save himself. You know what I mean? He played a significant role. But Queso's dad identifying his own son and saying, yeah, I heard about his reputation and all that shit. That's crazy. So he identified his son. I remember in the trial they had them look at a monitor of a CCTV footage, and he said, "Yeah, that's what my son was wearing later that night." Y'all still sticking to it?
What do you mean? What was our thing?
Nah, fuck that. Kia. If Jackson do something like this,
What did he do?
Murdered someone?
Girl.
so look, this is the
Unalive
story.
someone?
So they
Saturn songs?
they like either followed this guy somehow and unalived him in broad daylight, and they didn't know there was a cop in the parking lot, and so they ran. Well, the father that snitched on the son, he went a different way. The other two broke into a house, changed clothes, and called the dad. So that's what he's saying. Like he identified his son. They didn't catch his son or anything. He didn't break
But
into the house. The other two broke into the house. He just identified his son wearing the clothes later. He was this height, this tall. He had this reputation, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure there's more I'm leaving out, but that's the gist of it.
he
Well,
pointed
first
him
of
out
all,
in
the
court
father
a couple
the
times.
father was a part of all this stuff too.
So
No, he
we
was
don't.
the getaway driver. We
So
don't know if
that's what they're
he had
about to. That's what they're about to get into. So just hold on. Crazy, bro.
Cause you already know what I'm getting at.
You have kids,
Yeah.
right? You have a daughter?
Mhm.
Okay. Your daughter calls you up after this interview and said, "Dad, I just killed somebody."
All right.
What do you do? What do you do in that situation?
What are y'all doing?
I don't know. Who'd you kill? Like, what was the circumstances? Let's talk about this.
Nah, first of all, I'm gonna tell you to bring your ass to the house because we gonna sit down and talk about all of this, and
Yeah,
then
we just talk about it on the phone.
get an attorney. And I ain't even gonna lie, you ain't gonna turn yourself in till you get an attorney.
I don't
I'll
know.
probably tell you to go ahead and turn yourself in because you ain't supposed to be out there on the run,
It just
especially
depends.
if you said you did it.
Yeah, then you probably get off anyway. These murders are
You,
just, I mean, these unalivings are just nothing, you know?
like you ain't supposed to be out here on the run.
I don't know. I'm gonna see what the, can you
We
get away
ain't
with this
doing no on the
possibly?
run.
Here,
No, I'm gonna ask him. Hey, who was you around? Who saw the situation?
Who are you with? Can you possibly get away with this? Yes, we can try. Never talk about it ever again.
because
Hmm.
look, they about to have some deep talks. So I'm trying to see where y'all head at. Because look, she
All I
already
gotta
started.
say,
Look. She already starting to change. We gonna.
Who?
I'm gonna tell you to come to the house.
yeah,
To
no,
see how bad it is.
no,
You ain't gonna turn yourself.
no,
I ain't gonna snitch no more. We gonna talk. We gonna get a
no.
lawyer.
Yeah, you gonna get that's the first thing you should do. What? Be on the streets and get beat up or get
Oh
unalived yourself?
no. I need help with this body.
Oh,
Oh
we gotta get
shit.
rid of the body? Like, damn, boy.
Mm-mm.
You know my tag is
I'm gonna say,
expired.
Look,
look. I'm gonna say,
Look,
you got
no,
you
no,
got the
and
no.
look,
gloves.
and
How we
look,
gonna
look,
do? How
look,
we gonna do
look.
this?
Wait. You don't need help with the. You just need help getting away. Come pick me up. Don't look. We come pick me up.
It's gonna be like, we're gonna have to call Ezel because
I'm gonna call you a Uber.
he gonna have to come. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
come
call
over there
a
and then
Uber.
we're gonna pick you up together.
Call a Uber. I'll have them pick you
Don't call
up.
your
I'll
auntie.
pay for it.
All y'all gotta say is, look. I don't want to know. Just tell me where I gotta go.
Yeah, don't call
Mm-mm.
your
I
auntie.
would say that. Don't say nothing to
The
me
fuck?
at all.
Right, we aren't
Look,
even
look,
talking.
Don't
You're right.
don't say
Like,
nothing.
look.
you
Here you
did
go.
what to somebody?
Here's the response.
Take
What do
your
you
ass.
do?
I'm
What do you do in that situation?
taking the body. The fuck? Yeah. All right. Where are you at? Where is it? Okay.
Where is it?
We're gonna figure it out.
Right.
So you would help her to get away?
Yeah. My daughter?
Okay. So you would put yourself in the same situation that Queso's dad would be in.
No. No, because I don't think his dad knew. I don't think he knew. I think that's what he tried to say is he didn't know what he was walking into. He just thought he was picking them up. No, if my daughter told me that something crazy happened, yeah, I would take her side.
So Queso's dad, Abdul Robinson Sr., pleaded guilty to 2 counts of accessory after the fact to first-degree murder.
Mm-hmm.
So these are 2 separate murders. So in terms of the murder of Charles McCormick Jr. in 2020, Abdul Robinson Sr. admitted to helping Leroy Whitaker and Dominique Barner escape after the shooting. His son Queso was identified as the shooter and has since been convicted of the murder. Then there's the murder of Damon Rothermill in 2019. Robinson Sr. was initially charged with solicitation to commit murder in this case, but the charge was dropped as part of the plea deal. Huh. In exchange for his testimony, Robinson Sr. received a reduced sentence and a cap on his maximum prison time. He stated in court that he cooperated due to failing health and a desire to be released in time to spend time with his younger children. So there's 2 different murders that he's involved in.
See, his daddy is more involved
He's
with this
charged
stuff.
with solicitation to commit murder for hire and to help Leroy Whitaker and Dominic Barnes. So he didn't help his own son escape. The 2 co-conspirators escape.
Right.
Aha.
I think that anybody would attempt to help their own family, right? Like you got cases where it'll be a cop and his son throws a party and some kid overdoses and they try to finagle something to make it look a little better, pull favors in the courts, and the kid ends up getting probation, right? You know what I mean? I think anybody would be naturally inclined to try to help their own family. Now, I'm not saying that I'm gonna mask up and go do a drill with my fucking 7-year-old daughter, but if she found herself in a situation, I would be there for her. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I'm pretty sure you have a daughter as well.
Yeah.
Would you take life on her behalf?
I don't know about that one.
Why is
I don't
that?
know about that one because I feel that ultimately people have to be responsible for their own actions. Now, at the end of the day, if my one of my kids, and I have multiple kids, if they came to me and told me that this was their involvement, I would get them the best lawyer I could possibly get.
Are
If
you
that meant if that meant selling off a house, selling off stocks, whatever, I would call up Drew Finling and I would say, "Yo, I need a favor. Let me know how much it costs. I'm sending you the retainer right now, or I'm sending you the full amount. You can't send a retainer for a murder case."
right?
And I would get them the best possible defense that I could buy. But I would not break the law and try to help them escape and end up with an accessory after the fact. I would not do that.
Well, she calls you first, right?
Yes.
Dad, come to where I'm at. I need you. It's an emergency. You show up. You walk in the room. There's a
Yes.
body. There's a weapon. There's whatever. There's drugs. You're not gonna touch nothing.
No.
Ah, you're muted.
Hold on. Who's muted?
Mika.
Me. Sorry. I don't want a dad like him. Well, I mean, I have one. I don't even think I can call my daddy and he'll show up. So hell.
So,
At least
what's
he can
y'all
call him.
stance on it?
I ain't helping with no dead body. I can tell you that right now. That's not gonna
But
happen.
see, you nitpicking though.
I can
You
see
not
like
helping with
I can help.
nothing.
I'll still call an attorney and be like, "We need to figure this out. Get you an attorney." But I ain't happy with no body. That ain't gonna
I
happen.
I could see with the daughter and dad situation. Now with these mothers and these sons, sometimes they just don't listen. It depends on what are you out here doing. Are you doing crash dummy stuff? Because no, I'm not going down for you. Look, he in the background talking. No, I'm not. No, you on some crash dummy stuff, boy. You will go live with your daddy. I'm not dealing with that.
But see, I was kind of in a situation like that a long time ago with somebody.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You hear the
Yes.
body?
No, not that, but them being in trouble, and they came to me after the warrants was issued, and I was, talking to the family member like, "You need to go turn yourself in." But no, I didn't
Straight
go. I didn't call in on them or whatever. But they turned themselves in after they got an attorney.
Really?
Mm,
No. 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 I'm not implicating myself into someone else's murder, even if it's my own child.
But
No.
now
I'm not. I'm not doing that.
is there something in which if somebody did something and victimized one of your own kids that you would do something to them? Because Cain Velasquez, the UFC fighter, something happened to his son, and he went after the dude and shot at the dude. And he ended up getting prison time. And he got an amazing deal because Dana White, the president of the UFC, funded his legal team.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the capability to take life or attempt to take life on behalf of your child, then I would think that you would also have the ability to try to preserve theirs and keep them free. I think it falls under the same category.
I don't know if I would try to look. At the end of the day, we're men and we get angry, right? Now, if I walked in on someone hurting one of my children, I would react at that moment
Right.
and try to kill that person, right? At that moment. But if the story is, hey, I showed up and something happened to one of my kids and I know who did it, and I would have to go and travel to another place to go and get them, I don't think I would do that. I think that the as time was starting to pass, I would say no, we have to get law enforcement involved in this.
I
Let's
think it would be dependent on the relationship, because it's like if I had a son who I failed as a father, and I've lost all control, and he's disobedient, he doesn't listen to anything I say, and he's a fucking crash out, and he got caught with a gun and they locked him up, and then he got out and he did some other dumb shit and they locked him up and he got out, and then I fucking get a call and he's saying, Dad, I just killed somebody. It's like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do for you? You know?
right,
But
right.
now if the bond is, you know, and something happened that shouldn't have, and I feel I can fucking try to, I think you know.
I mean, listen, it's a tough call, right? But at the end of the day,
But I'll say this though, it's a tough call, but for him, knowing that his son was doing this and that, and his son got revenge on their brother, on his other
Oh,
kid getting killed.
that's another thing too. That
Yeah, it
that
was get back.
yeah, it was get back. It was a
Yeah,
revenge
because
kind of
I think
thing.
it was two brothers that got.
Yeah, they were in a car, and
Yeah,
I
the
think the
daddy
dad got
got
hit
shot.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the daddy got shot.
The
What the
same
fuck?
See?
daddy that snitched.
Yes, the same
Yes.
daddy. The same daddy. He in the car with him while they
He
getting shot at.
snitched so he would get a lighter sentence.
So he wouldn't be in jail for the rest of his life because he
Yeah.
already got a extensive
It
history.
wasn't. It didn't have nothing to do with I want to get to spend time with my younger
Yeah,
kids
because
or
he probably
whatever.
don't even see them. They probably don't know who the
He
hell he is.
snitched to benefit himself and
Mhm.
get a lighter sentence. That's what he did. It don't have nothing to do with them other kids.
It really
Because he
don't.
should have been thinking about them other kids before he out there with another child of his committing crimes.
He wouldn't. You brought all your older kids up like that. Like
That's
you're
what
the
I'm
person that
saying.
you put them in that life, and now you want to save your life.
Yep.
But I understand he didn't know. He probably didn't know. I'm just picking him up. But you in it with him though. You're in the car while they're getting shot at. Like that's you know what I'm saying. Like you in this. That's why they called you. Hell,
Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-mm.
hmm
They
That's
should have got
fucking crazy.
all the same sentence. They
You're
shouldn't
the
even gave
dad.
him a deal.
You were the one that was supposed to be the gangster. Why didn't you go kill the kid? Your son goes and gets revenge for your other son, and then you snitch on him?
yeah, it's messed up.
That's fucked.
It's messed up, man. It's messed up. But you know, as I think about the situation, it's like, look, in today's day and age, with cameras everywhere, cell phone records, witnesses, people's cell phones, and so forth, if I implicate myself in a crime that one of my kids did, my kid is going to get caught anyways, so I'm going to get caught right along with them. Like, no, I would rather sit there and get the best lawyer that money could buy. Like I said, and I would go broke over that to keep my kid out of doing life in prison. I would lose everything. I would do that, but I would not be an accessory to murder after the fact. That's where I draw the line. Now, look, I walk in.
That's
Like I said,
me.
that's where I draw the line.
I didn't told y'all I ain't going to jail. I ain't sitting in no cell.
See,
I ain't doing
that
none of
needs to be
that.
So look,
your new
they get you
slogan.
no, they get you on the stand and they say, did y'all have a conversation about an unalive? What you gonna say?
Yes.
I plead the fifth. I don't have to. I plead the
And
fifth.
then knowing how that looks to the jury,
It don't matter.
You're gonna be guilty.
Hey, but I mean, I ain't said nothing.
Yes, yeah,
Y'all,
nothing.
y'all, y'all convict him not based on me of the evidence.
Yeah, and see, I think the majority of that conviction was based off his dad's testimony. That's why they needed
See,
him so bad
but his
because
dad, I mean,
he
shit, he
wasn't on that
did that on his
video.
own to save his butt. He did that to get him a lighter sentence, though.
Yes, I think they all testified against him. I think
Mm, mm, mm.
they really wanted him, but I mean, he is
And
a
then if
minister
that was
of
of
daddy.
a revenge thing, I'm sure the dad and all of them knew beforehand. Not unless they just rolled up on him out of the blue and
It
was like,
probably
"Oh,
was.
there they go. Let's get them or whatever." Is that
Yeah,
how it happened, or how did it happen?
they probably rolled up on them out of the blue, but this is something that they've been talking about anyway. When we see them, it's on. Like
They
it ain't.
Oh,
So they all know. We all know it's going to go down. Which
they
whenever we see them, they plan that.
I think they looked up his address from like the county website or something, and they followed him.
Telling you nothing's private anymore.
They followed him to like work or a job interview.
Dang.
mm. And the daddy right there along with him.
No,
Mm-mm.
the daddy wasn't with him when it happened. He just came and
Oh
picked
yeah,
him
they
up
called
afterwards.
him. Yeah, I forgot they
Yeah,
called him.
but he was with him when the unaliving happened that's causing this retaliation.
Walk in and someone is hurting my child, I would probably snap.
No.
And I might kill that person. I've been in situations where I thought I'd kill people before, during the home invasion and so
Yes,
forth.
you
So I
did.
know what I'm capable of. I'm capable of extreme violence when put into that mind state. And seeing my child get hurt would trigger that extreme violence. But
As it should.
getting into a car, driving somewhere to go find someone to do something to that person, I think during the course of doing that, I would probably stop and just call the police. That's what I would do. I'm just being honest.
Well, let me hypothetically speaking, right? Your daughter's with a guy. He took a pill. He overdoses. The pill had Fetty, whatever. She
Mhm.
calls you, FaceTime, so they can't get the call. Dad, he took
They
the
got
pill.
the
He
call.
died. There's 3 more pills in my room. I need you to flush them. If they find those pills, they're gonna know I gave it to him. I'm gonna get charged with his death.
I'm gonna flush him.
I'm flushing.
Right, dead serious flushing him. It's fucked up. Y'all better stop
Hey,
doing
what y'all two doing? Are y'all flushing or what?
flushing them pills. Fuck that.
I
My
do. Just
hesitancy kind
don't
of
tell. Don't.
scaring me. I ain't
Don't
gonna lie
tell.
to you.
No, don't tell me nothing. I don't need to know the background. Just go in this room, get these pills, and flush them. Then that way, I don't even have to say
They gonna come
why.
ask you though.
And I'm just gonna say I don't know what I was doing with them. They just told me
You
to
can't
flush
even
them.
say that they existed though. Like they
See,
didn't
You just
exist.
got me caught up right
I
there.
can't
Like
lie.
what the hell? He didn't tell me
You
why I'm
got me
supposed
I
to
caught
can't
up
even.
right there, y'all. Oh
They
my
didn't
I
God.
I
She
they
didn't
can't
didn't
even
realize
lie.
it.
I can't even lie. That's why I'm like, do not tell me
don't
nothing.
call
Don't
her, don't
don't
tell
don't
her.
even go into detail.
Don't be like
Don't tell me
don't
nothing. You
tell
do
him I
better
didn't know
going
why he
throwing them
had
in
me
the
flush them. They don't
you do better
exist.
going in the
Hey,
room, get them and putting them
hey,
down the drain.
I don't know who worse, you or Sutter. Mm, mm,
Hell,
mm,
can't keep nothing.
mm, mm,
Uh-uh.
mm.
Don't
I
know
said,
why.
don't tell me nothing. At least
Right.
I own it.
You just made that point perfectly clear. We ain't even telling her.
Don't tell me nothing.
Just do it
Mm-mm.
yourself. Shit, fuck it.
I'd be like,
Take the
and
chance
then
and
when
do
I say I don't know, I don't know.
it.
In the fucking pills, bro. Immediately.
Yeah.
Crush
Yeah. Well,
them, flush them. That's it.
I'll tell you a real story. I'm not going to say the names, right? But someone who I personally know, an older gentleman,
Telling. Stop telling.
he went on a family vacation with his adult daughter and her boyfriend, right? The boyfriend, I guess early in the relationship, had some drug issues and so forth, which he allegedly got over maybe a year ago. But during this particular vacation, they all went to dinner. They went back. The boyfriend wakes up and he's dead. He doesn't wake up actually.
I was about to say
The
he
next
woke up
morning,
dead.
yeah. I said it a little bit wrong, but yeah. The next morning, the daughter wakes up and the boyfriend is dead. Right? This is a grown man, right, in his 30s or something. They call the ambulance. The ambulance comes, gets him, tries to revive him. He's dead. They go through his things and they find what appears to be like white powder or whatever else. They dump it all. Now the guy's already dead, but he dumps it all because he doesn't want his daughter involved in whatever else. He just doesn't want anything to do with it. So yeah, in that situation, if I knew there were some pills and she lived with me, yeah, I'd probably dump those pills. And I guess I am kind of creating myself to be an accessory. But then again, how do you ever prove that? There's no way to really track that unless I have cameras in my home and
See, look, now y'all being hypocrites though. You was just saying you was not going to implicate yourself in anything,
Mm-hmm.
but now how are they going to prove that?
How they gonna prove it? Mm-hmm.
Mika, you muted.
If you have a parent like Lucinda, she's gonna slip up and tell the damn police.
That's why I said, don't even tell me. Don't even say nothing.
Right, you
You
can't.
might as well just go on and flush them yourself. That way, I never know
Yeah,
they existed.
just flush them. They can really say legitimately, I don't know what you talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a convenience store and do that.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, they corner me up in them interrogation room. I'm telling everything.
She's telling.
Soon as they say, "Well, we're gonna make you an accomplice," that oh no,
Yeah, I can't do it.
You facing 15, 20? No, mm.
Like a
the
scene in a
video
Not
movie.
gonna
flushes the pills,
happen.
you know, and yeah, but yeah, I would do that. But
Mm-mm.
would I help her get rid of the body? Would I help her escape the country and so forth? No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't even know what to do in a situation like that. All I'm going to do is implicate myself into a murder or a potential death of some sort. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm 52 years old. Like,
Man, y'all let us know down in the comments, man. What y'all gonna do if y'all kid ever hypothetically put y'all in this situation? Is y'all gonna stand 10 toes down or y'all gonna bend and fold like a lawn chair? What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna be on the
You
beach
working
in a
for the
lawn chair.
police?
You hear me? I said I'm gonna be on the beach in a lawn chair.
Right. We leave in the country. Might go to back to Punta Cana.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. Leave.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do.
If my kid was a crash out, I would react differently. No, I'm not taking no charge for you. You're a crash out. You've been doing shit forever. But if it's like a different circumstances, like you was defending yourself or just
Yeah,
something
that's totally
in
different.
Yeah.
her,
I need
then
to know
that's
the like
Cause
his background.
I may
How
pull
was
the
he
trigger
raised?
if I'm there, if it's self defense and stuff. That's